Hey guys, welcome to Sequential Consequence. My name is Nelson, and today we're going to be doing a haul video. Sorry there hasn't been a new video in a while. I just haven't had the mental energy to get anything done. I tried filming a monthly reads video. It didn't really come out very good, so I just scrapped it because I figured that I'm probably going to do a review, an individual video review for most of the books that I talked about there. So, don't worry, you'll get that content in some other way. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into this haul. This is stuff that I got since April. Because in April, I only got one series. It was a lot of books, but it was only one series. So I didn't feel like that was worthy of a haul. So then I waited, and in May, I didn't really get too much, or, I bought some stuff, but it didn't arrive until now. And then there's some stuff that's still stuck at Right Stuff that, they have not sent yet. So, you know, I've got a lot of stuff kind of like up in the air. So, that's just the nature of things at the moment. So yeah, I hope you don't mind this more backed up haul. But yeah, it's not going to be too long. Let's just get right into it. Now, the first thing I want to show off is the last thing that I got, which is the stuff I would have shown you in April. And that is the rest of Dorodoro, and that is volume 13 and up. And I didn't want to have a video where I'm just sitting here showing you volumes of Dorodoro. It's all the same series, and there's only so much I can say having read only the first few volumes. But this series is it's just awesome. I've only read up to I think volume 3, and so far I think it's got a lot of potential, and it might become a favorite of mine once it's all said and done. And you might notice these volumes are way thicker than the first few volumes of the series. Whoop. Like compare volume 2 to volume 17, it's a little thicker. But what you'll actually end up seeing is that they are just getting thicker and thicker as the series goes on. Because I mean, look at this. Look at the difference between 18 and 19. And speaking of which, this volume is one of the best looking just volumes that I have. I don't think I have a lot of orange books, and I don't know. It just pops. It looks great, and I love the little dots that they use. This little, I don't know what they call it. The same kind of stuff they use to shade. And another really good looking book, 20, is purple, and also really thick. 21, even thicker, as you can see. Whoop. 22, even thicker. And the last one, 23, even thicker than that. This is almost a 2-in-1. This is huge. But yeah, Dorodoro is incredible. I'll show you some art. I mean, because I think the art looks bonkers. Hopefully it's not spoilers. I don't really know what even would constitute as spoilers in this, but yeah, the art is bonkers. It's pretty messy, but it's just so well stylized. I'm a big fan of QI Ishida's art. And now I should also show this because I did get this within this time period, but I have done a page-by-page overview of this book. So if you want, just check that out. It's my last video, so it should be pretty easy to find. But this is an incredible art book. I'm not going to show too much of it because there's no point. You can just go check out that video. But yeah, Junji Ito art book, Twisted Visions, just really nice. Oh, now this is one of my newest purchases that I'm most excited about because these are, for one, they're very nice books, and secondly, I've been just falling in love with everything this writer has written. And that is Sunny by Taiyo Matsumoto. I've recently read Go-Go Monster and Tech on King Creed, and they're some of my new favorite books. Like they're just incredible, and Matsumoto in general just he just strikes a chord with me. He really does. And these books are some of the some of the best looking single volumes that I've seen, and unfortunately they're a little bit on the expensive side. Like they're priced at $23 each. Um, you can get them for cheaper than that, for usually like $16 each. But that $16 for one volume of manga is a lot, though. You know, when you're paying like $10, you know, so that's kind of a lot. But they are such good quality. I don't know if you can see the texture on these. Um, but yeah, unfortunately, they're getting a little bit hard to find. That's why I don't have Volume 1. Volume 1 is in stock in Right Stuff, so I'm waiting on that. I also ordered Volume 6 from Right Stuff, but it's out of stock, so they're probably not going to send it to me for a while, if they do at all. Um, but but yeah, I mean, so far I've got basically all the volumes except the very first and the very last. And I'm just really excited to read this because it's a longer form series than what I've read so far from Matsumoto. Like everything I've read from Matsumoto so far has been kind of short, you know, just a few volumes long. But let me show you some of the art because Matsumoto has come a long way. Not to say that his art ever looked bad. His art always looked incredible to me, even in Blue Spring. Um, but here it's just like it's come a long way, and this book has almost like a distinct kind of style from his other books. But yeah, it's just a six volume series, and I'm looking forward to actually having this completed so I can read it. It has a kind of a similar build to Matsumoto's Cats of the Louvre, which I had in a previous haul, and but they are a little bit shorter than that, but they are a similar material, right? Like this material right here, it's pretty much the same, but this one is a little bit more porous. So to me, it feels better. It feels almost like fabric. Not almost, it feels like fabric. Okay, and now this next bit right here is I bought some stuff from a Facebook group, and from someone that I had sold some books to before, and he kind of hooked me up with some extras. So I'm gonna show you the extras that he gave me, and then show you the main thing that I bought from him. But the extras that he sent me were, and I'm actually really happy about these. He sent me Monster Hunter O Rage, which I thought was orange, but nope, O Rage, which is a 4 volume series written by Hiro Mashima of Fairy Tail fame. Although this looks to be more during his Rave Master days, which is hopefully a good thing because I've heard better things about Rave Master than his more modern work. But I'm a big fan of Monster Hunter. I really love Monster Hunter, and having a 4 volume series with great artwork, because you can say whatever you want about Mashima, but his artwork looks great. You know, I think as far as shonen artwork goes, it's quite good. And I mean, look at that. Like that's like, not to say that other shonen artists can't do that, but I'm trying to find the part where the here we go, the Rathian. Yeah, see, the Rathian just looks great. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing some cool fights with against some monsters that I'm familiar with and that I have fought in the games before. So there's Volume 2, Volume 3, and the final volume, Volume 4, which for some reason can't. Yeah, like, oh man, just look at that gun lance though. The gun lance just looks great. Yeah, that's the final volume. But yeah, the art looks pretty good. I like it. It should be like a nice, fun, quick series for me to read, so I'm looking forward to it. And I don't know if he knew that I was a Monster Hunter fan, but either way, he nailed it on the head. The other series he sent me was Opossums by I never know how to say his name, Tsutomu Nihei. I've been interested in Nihei for quite a while. Specifically, I've been interested in Blame, or Blam, as I've seen people pronounce it. And he sent me the first 3 volumes. I have seen the first season of the Knights of Sidonia anime, and I did like that a lot, although it's been a while now since I've seen it. But in theory, I think I'm gonna like Nihei quite a lot. Just in theory, just from what I know about him and what I have seen of Blam. And Opossums, I've heard it's kind of like a departure from his usual style, where he's trying to like make it a lot more accessible. And it's still a lot of like very little dialogue still. And the art kind of reminds me a little bit of like Fire Punch, except it's really light. Like it's super light, but it kind of reminds me a little bit of Fire Punch and like the sketchiness and whatnot. But yeah, it should be interesting. I'm really looking forward to it. I definitely will check out Blam in the future, but this is I'll probably I don't know if I'll check out this first because I know it's ongoing. I know there's another volume out. So maybe I'll just get the other volume and catch up on this and then see how I like it and maybe check out something else. I don't know. The only reason I haven't got those volumes of Blam is because they're pretty expensive. Like they're like $20 each or something. I don't remember how much they are, but they're expensive. And now the main thing that I bought from him, which he gave me a great deal on, is Nabari no O, which I'm pretty sure means actually I forgot what it means. I'm sorry. I don't know what it means, but it's basically this is a ninja series, and it's kind of a shonen, but I'm pretty sure it's kind of a typical shonen. And this is written by the reason I got this now is this is written by Yuki Kamitani, which you might see up there. This is the shelf that I took them from, right up there. This is the same writer that wrote these right here. That wrote Our Dreams at Dusk, Shimomai Tasagare, which is an LGBT slice of life series that I recently finished and absolutely loved. And their art here looks incredible. So I was just really interested in seeing how they would maybe like do a shonen, because they're really good with just using the medium to tell the story in a way that normally you wouldn't be able to. And I mean, I'm not showing maybe the best examples, but basically they use paneling in a really creative manner. And I've heard that this takes a little bit to pick up. It takes maybe like 4 or 5 volumes to pick up, but after that the art gets incredible and everything else gets incredible. So let me show you some of the art from the early volume. Looks pretty generic shonen, right? It doesn't look bad at all. It looks pretty good in my opinion. Like I really like how it looks. But I'll show you some from the later volumes and we'll see. So yeah, some of these have stickers. I'll probably end up getting rid of them, but I actually gotta buy some alcohol because I don't have any rubbing alcohol. Yeah, there's volume 2, and I really like the covers for most of them. Most of them have really nice covers, and they just get better and better as they go along. Some art from volume 3. There's volume 4, volume 5, which is already the cover art is getting better. So let me show you some of the art inside, which is also getting better, a little bit at least. Definitely looks like cleaner line work, but still that very shonen dark shading. Here's volume 5. Really like that character design. Like the hair is just so well drawn. Like the hair looks awesome. Oh, no, come on. Okay, sorry about that. I was getting a call, and I think my recording stopped. Maybe it didn't. I don't know. But either way, recording is continuing, so. Yeah. Wait, did I just show this volume? Yeah, I did just show this volume. There's another one. This one's a little bit thicker. Volume 8. Like that looks like quite a Naruto character right there. I mean, that looks pretty Naruto. But also I really like the design, just cool jacket. And volume 10. Yeah, they're getting thicker. Volume 11. Let me show you some artwork from this one because we're getting near the end, and I don't want to show too much spoilers from the last books, But the art just looks better. I definitely feel like there's been an improvement. Probably something that I'll notice more when I'm actually reading. But yeah, this cover looks amazing. I really like this cover. I also really like white-haired characters, and both of these have white hair. try to show you some more art. Trying to see if there's like some really like just a really good page to show, but. And now volume 13. And the last one, volume 14. Which actually says final, which I appreciate. I actually really like when volumes say final, like right on the thing. Because when I used to look through bookstores and stuff like that, the main bookstore that I went to, Book Off, that I've probably talked about at length here in this channel on my older videos, there was no service down there, so I couldn't really like search to see if like, hey, is the series finished, or is the series over, or is the series still publishing, how many volumes are there, whatever, So I had to like go run upstairs in order to like look that up, or so yeah, it's just nice to have that in the volume, I think, and like that also people who are just maybe picking it up, I think that kind of stuff makes it more accessible. The thing I want to show you is these oops, let me see if I can get this up. These spines, because I really like these spines. Well, and I really like how they're all facing the same way. Oops, but then towards the end, they're facing each other instead, which I don't know if there's any significance to that, but I thought it was a cool touch. I just think they're really nice looking covers, and the books were they actually fit perfectly up there in that cube with the author's other series, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, that pretty much makes my haul. I also did get a Gunpla, which I'll show you real quick, but I am working on it right now, so the box is open. But yeah, I had to get the original Gundam, and I think you might have seen that little Ava right there, the RG Ava, sitting there next to the which I'm actually kind of super Ava right now. I didn't really plan it, but yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it for the haul. I'll probably film a comic book haul here now, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed, and let me know if you want me to review any of the things down in the comments, and let me know any of the things that you would be interested in, and also recommend me anything that based on the stuff that I got here today and that I've gotten in my past hauls. Feel free to send me recommendations. I mean, my backlog is pretty big, but I'm always down to hear more about what people think is good. So yeah, I hope you have a great day. You stay safe out there, and bye-bye.